What is going on YouTube? Dr. Way here. And this is a extra special video because I got on and it's like, oh, you got it. They said that I had a achievement. See, which one was it here? Where was it? Yeah, and it was first anniversary. I'm like, oh shit, is it really been a full year? I know it's getting close. Exactly 365 days. I think it's, even though I did one fairly recently, I think this is a perfect time to do an account review to talk about my progress, how some of the things that I'm going to be doing in the future has changed, what I'm working on now, where I'm at. So you can see what an account may or may not look like after a year of playing for I would call myself a medium spender. I was probably a high spender when the game first came out, but then I ended up having a child and another one on the way, so then I had to spend less. So now I'm just I guess you could say a medium spender. Um, but without further ado, what we'll do is there's a few events that I can show in this video. So this might be a long one, just me. I didn't really feel like I have enough subscribers that'll watch the live stream, but for sure you can, watch me talk about my account. I'll do the egg event, show you my commanders, VIP, as you can see. I might play some champs, hunt some barbs, and just talk to you about my overall strategy going forward into the season of conquest. So as you can see here, we only have 11 days on the season 3 KVK, and although we didn't make it into Kingsland, I was actually very satisfied with my personal performance, and my alliance and kingdom showing in the overall KVK. I think we did very well, all things considered. Okay, so I guess the first things you probably care about, you can look at VIP. So as you know, I'm a spender, so I did get the VIP 15. I gotta hand it to my alliance. They actually do spend a lot, so a lot of VIP I get through the alliance, and then that does mean at 14, you get the 3 sculptures a day, and then this is a pretty good VIP level because of the training speed, the action points, the march speed. You get basically everything at VIP 15. So I think this is a really good, solid place to be for only a year of playing. I know people who free to play, they're not even VIP 11 or 12 yet. So definitely glad to have that. Okay. I'll let you see my commanders. So I have my Alex expertise, halfway decent gear. This is about as far as I'll go before I start crafting legendary accessories. Same thing for my Khan. This is my main cav gear. My main archer gear is typically on her. I think I changed it real quick. My archer gear is actually what I want to work on the most. But I don't think it's necessarily a rush, and I'll talk to you about why I don't think, it's a rush. But I got Alex expertise, Ethelflat obviously, Minamoto because I spend money. Richard.
We shall meet again, Saladin.
Richard expertise. Khan is the only weird investment that I've done, and I don't think Khan is a particularly good investment. But at the time, with the way I migrated back, if I wanted to spend gems on a wheel, it's all I could do. In hindsight, I should have just spent more on the egg event or on for history. But truth be told, I think I maxed at the time. I was a heavier spender, so I think I was spending all of that shit at the time to the max. So I mean, like, there was nothing else I could spend my gems on. I think maybe I could have saved them, but I didn't anticipate the second baby and me not being able to spend how I was spending. So I guess that's fair. Like, at the time, like, I could spend everything however I wanted. I had hundreds of thousands, like 300,000-400,000 gems. Like, I could do whatever I wanted. I did do a little bit of Martell through boxes. He's in a pretty good spot. I don't obviously putting the universals into him. South, same thing. I got him the 5551 through boxes, and I stopped using his boxes, and it's been just straight gold keys from here. Esong is obviously expertise. Okay. My Mulan is actually in an okay spot as well. I did do some Mad boxes because until Saladin just became available, I think yesterday through boxes. So because I had nothing else to do, it was either, if I wanted boxes to do the daily special, it's going to be Martell or Mad. My Martell was already in a good spot, so I was like, I'll just do Mad. I got him a 5523, and these two guys I could relic them into the in the season of conquest, and they'll be a little bit better. I think that Mehmed is honestly more powerful because he has the AOE, the skill damage, a lot what I'm looking for in the field, and Martell doesn't necessarily have what I'm looking for. I think those are the only noteworthy ones. A big thing on the gathering side is at some point I do want to continue to work on Sundiak because I want the expertise to get just the 10% extra resources. But that's like when I get those boxes from, strategic reserves or whatever, I'll put that into, put those into her. I think that's all I really got going. There's no other commanders. I did unlock Tamaris from an MGE. Once I'm done with Saladin through boxes, I'll probably do Tamaris through boxes. I don't really care about Constantine because once at some point his box will become available as well. Edward is trash, and all these other gold key commanders aren't necessarily noteworthy. So those are my commanders. Okay, going into the season of conquest, I'm still debating. I know I want Guan. I know I want CPO. I know I want Leo. Those three I'm gonna get. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to do it. Like, do I get Guan to 5-1 something whatever, and then depending on how much I spend on CPO is how much I'll do on Guan. And like, do I want to like rush it? Do I get Guan first or CPO first? Like, like I haven't figured exactly out how I'm gonna do it, but I don't think either option is necessarily bad. I just have to choose something and stick to it, and then 8 weeks after that, the other commander I'll get and be able to work on, or maybe I get a little bit of both, and then I'll work on the commander some more. I don't know exactly how I want to use my sculptures just yet. I definitely want to get Nevsky as well. I want to do Nevsky William long term. I might just get Nevsky to start. Maybe I'll do Nevsky with Minamoto. Maybe. I don't think that's bad. I think that's respectable. Nevsky anything I think is respectable. I probably want to shoot for the 5551, and then hell, maybe I'll do William and get him to 5511, and then I just slowly, maybe I expertise one, maybe I expertise Nevsky, and then slowly work on getting William, expertise over time. That's probably what I'll do, maybe. And now with my Archer March, I want to utilize YSG, but I'm trying to figure out, the Archer Commanders are going to come out in maybe 3 months or so, 2.5, 3 months or whatever. And there's no way that one of those commanders isn't really good in the field. And that might actually be better than me going for like a Nebu or something. And if that's the case, then that frees up my time to just focus on getting Leo through either the tavern, unlocking him through like the tavern, doing 200 keys, just unlock them, 5511 them, or I end up doing maybe a MGE, trying to get them like that. So I have some options, I guess you could say. Okay. So right now, my best thing I could do is without getting any archer commanders, YSG Mehmed, and it's not an optimal way to use my archers, but at least I'm utilizing them in a way that it'll do something. It's definitely not the best, and I'll be trying to upgrade from that as quickly as I can. Okay, so what I'm actually shooting for now is that I'm pretty sure I need the dragon gloves. So I got I got the dragon's chest, yeah. So now what I need to do is get the dragon gloves here, the van braces, and I'll spin. Go ahead and start spinning. And yes, they do allow me to see what other things. I think after this piece, I'm good to start. Probably you'll just do straight accessories. I'll still spin this with some of the pieces that I want next. I'll have to figure it out, but I know for a fact it's like the last piece that I like really need before I start crafting legendary. Start working towards getting enough materials to craft legendary accessories. So hopefully they don't do me too dirty. Okay. I really just need the materials and the patterns. Oh, don't do it to me. Don't do this. Not like this. Okay. 4 blues. Okay, now what am I getting? Okay, it's giving me gloves, which is good. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ooh, okay, 6. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. That's what I need. Those materials. Those mats. It's okay. They didn't. I'm doing okay. Oh yeah, I like all these speed ups. I'll utilize. Perfect. I'll take the speed ups because they're all universal. Most of those were universal. Whatever. Give me patterns. All this isn't bad either. Like, you know, I'll talk about how many troops I need in a second, but like I actually do need as many universal or training speed ups as I possibly can get. I need like I think to get as many troops as I want to have, I need like maybe another year's worth of speed ups. I know that's insane. I already got over a year's worth, but I need like another year's worth to get to what I want because I fight in the field with the T4 and then I just send the T5 to die. So like once I get enough T4, I'm only really replacing the T5. Yeah, I'm not getting as many patterns. Hopefully they give me a 10 spot. No 10 spot? No 10 spot. No. I got a few more hits here. Hopefully I get something. Okay, they gave me the 1. No, I need the 10. I got 3 more that well, 2 more after this one I can do. Okay, the 5 spot. I'll take it. Okay, that's okay. I don't know the probability on this, but I could. Oh, another 5. Okay, now they're doing me. Now I'm doing okay. They're not doing me too dirty now. They waited to the end to give it to me. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. All materials with a little pattern, a little blueprint on top. Perfect. That's a good way to end it. Okay. Then I think total you get 5 plus 6. So 9 and another 9. So that's 18. So that's 3 legendaries there. Okay. Perfect. Alright, good. That wasn't too terribly bad. I don't think. Well, let's go back and look at some of the probabilities here. So let's go here. Okay, you got So if you spin 100 times, you'll get like basically about 5 of that. If you spin 10 times, like, yeah, 100 times, you'll probably get like 2 of those ish, right? It's not exactly, I'm just estimating. So that's like 10. Then you'll probably just get 110 spot. So that would be 10 plus 2 of those, which is another 10, so 20, and then about 5 of the ones. So that's 25. You can expect to get 25 of that pattern, give or take, average luck. And I got 19. So I did a little worse than what I probably, statistically speaking, should have. That's okay. I'm okay because I have enough to do what I need to do, which is the important part. It sucks that I didn't get more because I would have preferred to have um, saved some of these, but that's okay. I think I'm not upset. This is fine. Okay, let me. I gotta produce. Ooh, I'm not producing any right now. It's because I've been fighting all day. I forgot to do it. Let's go here. I don't know. This is just me, but I like to turn all of them into purple at this point because I know you necessarily don't have to, but that's just me personally. It's easier for me to see what I have. And I have a little calculator on my that I spreadsheet that I made or whatever where I can like look at how many I got. So I'm gonna add these to the spreadsheet on my other screen that you guys can't see. So you might hear my baby in the background. That's 92, 96 for the iron, 8 for the bone, but I don't really care. Every once in a while I'll make some equipment for gathering. I have 138 epic ebony. Okay, and then we'll go to let's see here. We'll go to right. I should have opened those up, but whatever. Okay. So 1191 and 1, 2, 562, 1562. Okay. 44 of the blues, 74, and 16. Okay, so I have 23. Like this is converting everything into legendary pieces. I have 23 legendary pieces. I have 23 legendary leather, 24 legendary iron, 34.5 legendary ebony, and then I have 2 legendary poem. That's stupid. But I have 66 of these like materials here. 66 legendary where I can like turn it into anything. Um, Now, in order to do the 3 pieces that I need to craft, I need a total of 80 ebony, 30 iron, and 50 leather. A legendary, and I'm making a hellish chest, the dragon's chest, the dragon's breath chest, and the dragon's breath gloves. And I'm not even sure that I'll even do. I might just leave the dragon's chest and gloves alone for right now because I'm not gonna have an Archer March into the Season of Conquest that's like worth a damn for a while. Like I'm gonna be using YSG Mamed, so most likely until those new Archer Commanders come out. So it's not like and I might not even pull it out all the time. Okay, they got 5 of those Saladin sculptures, so I think that's 7 total I have now. But like I said, Saladin and I really do mean just, 2 days ago became available in boxes. I couldn't win this MGE because originally, I was fighting real hard. I should have been able to get them, but a whole bunch of mutiny happened in the kingdom, and I had to leave, and The New Kingdom was not about to give me Saladin. And then here I was like, it's so late in the game, I really don't care about the Saladin. So yeah, but I'm at 7. So hopefully I get 3 tomorrow. I get 3 tomorrow, and then I'll unlock them, and then I can get 10 free. Well, not free, but 10 sculptures for like $5 or whatever. Okay, let's just see here. I'll just do like the general stuff real quick. I don't even try anymore. I used to like actually care. I don't even care anymore. If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. I'm just glad I'm getting the materials. I can beat up on this dude. I'll just bully this guy, I think. Bam. Maybe I'll try to get a little higher. He's using Belisarius, so maybe. Okay. Okay. So what I'm trying to do with my troops is late game. You know, I want 5 marches. I'm going to be using T4 in the field, T5 to die. And my thing is like, okay, I need maybe 400k T5 will make me feel comfortable, because I want to be able to expansion the T5, you know, when I need to, because T5 is good in like Ark of Osiris and stuff. So I want to have at least 310k of each, and so I can at least bring 3 marches, one of each troop type, with the T5. But you need like a little bit more than just 310k. So when some of them get severely wounded or whatever, you can bring out, you know, bring them out again, and you can still make a full march. I mean, if you got to mix it with T4, then fine, but, you know, just have a little, you know, extra. That's why I think 400k T5 of each troop type is super reasonable. I've only really been using trained T5 infantry, because the 2 marches that I'm using in the field, I'm using Richard with Ethelflad, and then I'm using Alex with YSG. That's the only thing I think that's even worth a damn that I have that I can like bring out. Khan Mena gets totally wrecked. Without Saladin, you don't have it. You get, there's not enough defense on any other CAF commanders. You get totally wrecked in a single target. Right? So I didn't bring out cavalry all that much, and then archers. I mean, I have YSG, but that's paired with my Alex, so I really don't have, you know, a archer march that I can like really throw out, you know. So that's why my troops look like have what they look like. I'm only using the T5 infantry, but I do have tons of speed ups that I can utilize to train up a significant amount of T5. And what I'll end up doing is I want to keep all of my T4. What I would do is just, you know, upgrade all the T2 that I have, which is long overdue. The reason why I train T2 as much as I do is for like events where, you know, you got to get 10k troops or 300k troops for this type, you know. That's, if you don't want to use speed ups, you kind of have to train T2 or lower. I think there's a way you could maybe do T3, maybe. I had never done the math. I just do the T2. It's fine. So I can just get those events. So in goal, right, I need the 400k of each troop type T5. And then I'm going to have, I need the same amount for each march that I make with T4. So let's say I got 2 infantry marches. I need 400,000 troops of T4 for each one of those. So that would mean I would need 800k T4. Now, the good thing about that is that once I get 800k T4, I don't really have to make T4 again, as long as I don't get like rallied or I don't let my hospital fill up, right? Because Of course, there's gonna be accidents where I might get hit by AOE or something walking past or some shit. But like generally speaking, once I get that 800k T4, I don't need to ever do that again. Like unless I like lose some or whatever. But honestly, over time, I'm gonna get more than 800k. It's just that's what I'm trying to get to. And then I'll just keep those. And then when I get to maybe 900k, 850k, and then I'll just train a little bit of that into the T5 because eventually the T5 are gonna die when I send them to die in KVK, right? So I'm looking at max 2 infantry marches, 2 cavalry marches, 1 archer march. So I already have all the archers that I ever would need for my archers. I need about double amount of cavalry that I have currently. I need about 250-ish more infantry T4, right? And I did a lot of the math on that, considering that I have like the turning up the T2 and the T5 and training new T4, this and that. It's gonna take. See here, it's gonna take 277 days to turn all of my T2 units minus the siege and the T5. And then I'll stop there with the T5 because that's enough to like if I wanted to send because I don't send a full march of T5 to die. I might do like 100k or whatever and reinforce. So I'm not trying to lose too many troops too fast. You want to pace yourself. So I'm satisfied with the amount of T5 that I have. The T2 tournaments of T5, I'm satisfied with that amount. And then if I want to fight with T4, T5 infantry for something, I can. It's not that deep that I have it to fight with right away. And then what I'll do is with the in order to get I need 374 k T4 calves. That's 216 days. And then it's to get the 228k T4 infantry. It's 131 days in basically 132 days. So if I throw this into a calculator real quick, I'm looking at 216 days for the calves, the T4 calves, plus 131 days, 32 days really for the infantry T4, and then to turn all of the T5. And I'm assuming like my base training speed. Like this is like worst case scenario. I'm tired of waiting. I need the units right now. It's the day before, which isn't going to happen, but just to give me a general idea, right? 60% training speed is what I have. Plus the just turning all the infantry, all of the T2 units into T5. That would be 625 days, right? And I have 132 days, like minus all of the speed ups I just got. I had 432 days of training and universals that I'm willing to utilize. So I would need 190. That's a lot less than I thought. 193 days. So it's actually less than a year. It's like half of a year. It's about half of a year's worth of speed up. So get me exactly where I want to be at. So yeah, I think I'm doing fine. And like because truth be told, as soon as I hit into the Season of Conquest, I'm not gonna have those 5 marches anyway. I'm just gonna have 3. So like I would have like more time to get to where I need it to be. For sure. And my philosophy has always been to just protect my account so I can make it to the end game. I know there's a lot of players who have spent so much just training more troops and they've died training more troops, and they're like, oh well, they lost all these troops, and and then like it's like we didn't win KVK, so then it even sucks worse because you've damn near than zeroed yourself and using all your speed ups to train more troops, heal troops, this, that. And then it's just like you still didn't win. So that's why I'm like pacing. I do what I can. I get that I'm a little bit more selfish than some players, and I totally get that. you know. But at the same time, I have a young account. I mean, some of these accounts that are zeroing themselves, don't get me wrong, like they have way older accounts than I have. I mean, they've been playing this game for 3 years, 2.5 years, and they've had 2.5 years to, you know, for free, you know, just by, well, it's not free, but over time, you know, they got 2.5 years of troop training that I just don't got. You know, that's just the truth. They have 2.5 years of troop training that I haven't had the experience of having. So I've never been like really quick to necessarily send my troops to die really quickly. Like I tried to do something, you know. I tried to send some troops to die, you know, but I didn't want to lose too many this close to the season of conquest. It's right around the corner, you know, and I'm trying to make sure that my account is in a good spot. And it finally is, you know, this KVK. Right before KVK, building up to it, I was able to, you know, really finish out my tech, and I'm gonna show my tech here in a second. My tech. Let me just pop these boosts real fast. Show my tech in a second here. Let's take a look at that. It's pretty much done. Like, so I've decided I'm not going to use any speed ups doing any of the tech. Obviously, the tech is max because I have T5, but I'm pretty much just here, heavy frame and ballistics. Like, I don't see any incentive on speeding any of this up, and like I could use those research speeds to get farther, in the season of conquest. You know, crystal technology. Like, you know, why would I use, you know, my speed ups? Why would I use my speed ups on, you know, T5? See, like, like I'm not even gonna craft that. Now, what I'll do, cause I'm just, you know, this is just me hanging out and stuff. What I'll do now is probably just calculate. I'll just drop my piece of paper. Got my units on it. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, it's probably like ear rape. So what I'll do on this other screen, if you guys can't see, calculate my speed ups again, because I'll just do the ones that I like truly care about, which is just the training speed, and then the what is it, the universals. So do those real quick, because I'm curious to see how much more I just got. Team 125 out of 15, 161 out of 30, 1190, 60 minutes, 108 for the 3 hours, 67 for the 8 hours. Excellent. Okay, 72,987, 1 hours, 7,154. 10 is 985. 15 is 1228. 30 is 895. 60 is 210. 3 hours is 366. 8 hours is 56. 15 hours 21. 24 hours 6. 3 days is 3. Okay, so I have 159 days and 11 hours and 5 minutes to be completely exact of the training speed, and then I have 294 days, 6 hours and 17 minutes of the universals, which brings me to a grand total of 453 days. And by comparison, I said I had 432 days, so I gained basically 21-ish in like a couple hours, 21-ish days of speed ups. That ain't too bad, you know, and that's, you know, usable like right now, you know, for something that I can do. Okay, So that, like, again, like I said before, I'm really am in good shape to do all the training that I need, and ideally, I would do all that training pretty much at one time. I know I have the resources; I don't even have to calculate that. Um, I know that I want to do this to try to get Leo. Like, if I could slap all that training, we could do that real quick. Actually, let's go to, because you can do MGE training. So if I based it on speed ups, and let's say I was like being stupid about it, right? Like if I was like being stupid, I would just train T5 from scratch and not use like upgrade to the T2 or some of the T4 or whatever. If I just train straight T5, I could train straight, 326K um, T5, and that would give me 332 million MGE points. I think that's pretty legit, especially if Leo comes like within, um, especially if it comes like within, um, um, like home kingdom where nobody's gonna actually be, um, like fighting or whatever. Like for my kingdom, that'll probably give me an unlock. I would It would be insane if, because they're pretty strict about people not getting their points from. They're pretty strict about people not getting their points from um, the last 2 days, the kill event, and obviously by extension the last day where you can do anything. They're pretty adamant about people not getting their points that way because of how it can hurt the kingdom that people are just killing farmers or whatever. So like 32 million points, and I think, is there a way? I think I can look up the history. You can see what our historical rankings have been. Like obviously this is in KVK. I don't think we fought that as much, and if we did, I know we didn't fight. Yeah, this was maybe a few ruins. So this is like with ruins. Like even with the ruins, I could make it into the top 10. Uh, this is like this is I think this is just out of KVK. Like you can be 10 and like 19. I don't think there's going to be heavy recruitment going into the season of conquest, so I'm not concerned about, like, let's say like these insane whales coming in. I don't think that that's necessarily going to happen. Like even my friend Bear, who's free to play, was able to get a spot. And you can see traditionally how it's been. It's been if I do 32, I mean, you can see here it's pretty consistent where 32 gets you, um, and maybe it'll be fixed. Who knows? Because they do fix a certain number of spots, but usually the last 5 spots is open to whoever, is willing to do the training to get it. So I'll definitely ask, like, hey, bro, like I need, like, just let me get Leo. It'll really help my account. I have the sculptures to expertise if I wanted to. 5511 is what most people do anyway. I never showed you how many sculptures I have. I can show you here. I have 1,319, which is almost enough to expertise 2 commanders. In fact, they're both a wheel. If one of them's a wheel commander, I'll get some number of sculptures, and I can expertise him, unlock an MGE commander, and expertise him as well. Especially once I get to the season of conquest. So, like, I don't plan on necessarily rush expertise in anybody. Like I've been very consistent about trying not to do that because that's what actually happened for YSG. I was only able to, and it was for a good reason, right? I was the only person in my kingdom that had an expertise YSG in KVK1 when it was time to fight. So they definitely used me for garrison, like 100%. And it did make an extreme difference. Not enough to win anything, but definitely to help reduce the amount of deaths that my kingdom took as a whole, for sure, and inflict way more deaths on them because most people in KVK1 didn't know how crazy like you don't want to get hit. And then for Alex, it was weird. So I spent the wheel, 3 times, to 100. I got a fair bit of his sculptures, and then I just expertise them after that, thinking that I wasn't going to migrate back. I ended up getting invited to migrate back after I made the decision to expertise, because I didn't want to waste wheels on Alexander in Season of Conquest when I could, there's so many other commanders, especially now, CPO Guan, Harold, like there's 3 commanders that I potentially would want to do. So I expertise thinking I was like, good to go. I'm actually glad that I migrated back, but at the same time, like there were so many more wheels that I could have taken advantage of with Alex, if I would have waited, and it wouldn't have really been like a super hurt feeling doing it either. Um, you know, but he is good. He is very good. And then I think those are the only ones. I didn't spend anything on Richard, like any universals. I got him exclusively through. No, I put 4 in there because I didn't want to like go over any. So I did boxes up to 686, and I just put the last 4 in there just to go ahead and finish them up. So, yep, I think this is generally my account. I'm debating on whether I want to do champs or not. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do a champs game if I can get one quick enough. Yeah, I'll just yeah. I'll try to do a champs game real quick, cause why not? I wanted to, you know what? No, I'll say that for tomorrow because I want to play with Bear. I like playing this with friends, so I'll wait on Bear, and then I'll make a whole nother video talking about like just champs. I'm trying to play it more now because I'm really like gunning for every sculpture I can. At first, I wasn't too scrappy about them, but 2 additional sculptures a week, I'm gonna start taking it. Plus the healing speed is, and a little bit of training. I'm just being more anal about getting every little benefit I can. So it's kind of like my full account review. Hopefully you let's leave this. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. It is kind of long. I definitely discussed a lot of things. There will definitely be timestamps. Check out my gear guides that I just posted not too long ago. I think those gear guides for each troop type is extremely beneficial and really walks you through my thought process with crafting up the gear. So hopefully you enjoyed the video again. You're a wonderful person. Keep playing Rise of Kingdoms. Enjoy. See you in the next video.